for by the New World Order.
Oh, you didn't know?
You ready? Let's go!
Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Feed me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Big Daddy Cool Vinny Apicella, and we are just a couple minutes away from Connecticut Panthers football, NFL elite action with the Connecticut Panthers here at home at beautiful Falcon Field in Meriden, Connecticut, the home of the Meriden High School Falcons. They will be taking on the Brass City Brawlers out of Waterbury, Connecticut in their home opener. That is Connecticut Panthers' home opener. We are just a couple minutes set from kickoff, and because of the internet issues here at Falcon Field, we will be doing this on tape delay. So while it is about 6:49 p.m., you won't be able to listen to this until the audio is actually uploaded later on tonight. But we're going to work on that for the next for the next game. See what we can do about bringing in some portable internet to make sure that we can go live for you on Fat Cat Radio. All right, so the referees are here. The Connecticut Panthers, as I'm sitting in the press box, the Panthers are on the bench closest to me, and the Brass City Brawlers are in orange and black on the bench farthest from me. The Panthers are in red and black. I really like their uniforms. They are the defending national champions of the NFL Elite division, and I believe all of semi-pro football. They went to the North-South game last year, I believe, and ended up winning. So we are pretty much set to go. We're waiting on the umpires and the referees, officials, to get the players up on the field and get set for the coin toss and the kickoff. There will be no national anthem played here due to noise complaints from surrounding neighbors here at Falcon Field. It's unfortunate because football is a lot better when you have music, when you have the national anthem, and just a way to salute our country. But unfortunately, we don't have that here. So just to go over the coaches for the Connecticut Panthers. Connecticut Panthers are at home. Here's the owner and head coach, Mark Welch, who was on the Sports Wire about a month or so ago, talking about this upcoming season, and it was a great interview. Unfortunately, there was internet problems at that point too. Seems like there's always internet problems for us. However, so the owner and head coach is Mark Welch. The defensive coordinator is Warren Pollard. The assistant coaches are Aaron Barksdale, Kendall Brown, and Kevin Moses. So here we go. The team captains and the umpires and referees are heading out to the 50-yard line, to the middle of the field. They're getting ready for the coin toss. And their captains are number 14, Aquan Shabazz, who is a wide receiver. Number, I believe that's a 44, Andrew Pratt, he's a linebacker, defensive back. Number 55, Dustin Linden, he's a defensive lineman. And is that a 79? Number 79 is Todd Jenkins, outside linebacker. Those are the captains for the Connecticut Panthers. So it looks like the Panthers have won the toss and elect to receive. The Panthers will be going from right to left in the first half, or in the first quarter, and the Brawlers will be going from left to right, and the Brawlers will be getting ready to kick off to the Panthers. So there's no PA system, no PA announcer for today. There's no scoreboard for the scoreboard is on, actually. I don't know if it's going to be functional, but the scoreboard is on. And the Panthers and the Brawlers getting ready to take the field. And we are set to go here with this NFL Elite Action. Connecticut Panthers football live, on tape delay right here from Falcon Field. Connecticut Panthers against the Brass City Brawlers. Right here on Fat Cat Radio, brought to you by the Sports Wire. And if you can hear in the background, number 99, David Reese, defensive lineman, getting the team pumped up and ready to go out on the field. Now here we go. There's the whistle. Number 20, Kyle Watkins, and number 15, Jason Davis, both wide receivers, will be back deep to receive the kick. And number 4 as well, Jamie Bryant. So it'll be 4 and 20. Bryant and Watkins back deep to receive the kickoff for the game. And they're going to spot it at the 35. And it looks like number 5 for the Brass City Brawlers is their kicker. I do not have a roster for the Brawlers, unfortunately, so I'll be going based off numbers. But that's nothing new for semi-pro football now, is it? But at least with these two teams, we could see the numbers as opposed to the Hartford Whalers, where the Whalers had, I think, green shirts with turquoise numbers. They blended in, you couldn't see a dang thing. So at least this is better, and this is easier to see on the eyes. Okay, so number 5 gets ready to kick it off. We got number 4, number 20, and number 10, who is Ziggy Bailey, wide receiver, former Hartford Whaler. Get ready to receive the kickoff. And there's it's a onside kick. And it is recovered by the Brawlers. That is something that I wasn't expecting on the kickoff of the game. An onside kick, and the Brawlers recover. That was... Did it go I think it had to go 10 yards, and I believe it did go the 10 yards. But that's definitely something that we weren't expecting here. Okay, so it looks like number 5 not only is the kicker, but he's also going to be in on offense, and I believe it looks like he is the quarterback for the Brawlers. Okay, let's see. For the Panthers, I see number 44 out there. Andrew Pratt, number 55. Dustin Linden. Let's see. Can't see the numbers until they turn to me. Like number 2, John Manning. Number 99 was David Reese. Number 32, Andre Pollard. And it looks like number 5 is not. Number 5 is a quarterback. No, number 7 is a quarterback for the Brawlers. Number 5 is a running back. And number 2 in motion, under center. And it's a handoff to number 5, and he's brought down, it looks like, for a loss of 4. For a loss of 3. Loss of 1, 2, 3. Yes. So it'll be 2nd and 13 here for the Brawlers. I also see number 94 for the Panthers out there on defense, and that is Mark Welch, defensive lineman. And number 23 is Rashawn McKenzie. He is also out there for the Panthers. They're here, modest-sized crowd for a minor pro football game. Got to start getting people here. All right, so number 7, quarterback, under center. Number 2 in motion again. There's the hike. It's a pitch to number 5, and he's brought down for a big loss. It's going to be 3rd and 20 from the Brawlers' own 40. And that's going to be a loss of 7 on that play. So it'll be 3rd and 20. Great defense by the Panthers to get in there and really move the chains the way they want them to. When your defense could get you yards, that's a great defense. So it'll be 3rd and 20 from the Brawlers 40. Remember, the Brawlers are going from left to right in orange with black numbers, and the Panthers are going from right to left, black with red numbers. All right, so number 7 is in the shotgun now. You got 2 to each side. And number 2 in motion again. And he's back for this. He passes incomplete, intended for number 2. So it's going to be 4th and 20, and they're probably going to end up punting it. Or they're going to go for it. It's still 3rd down. I don't know what the heck happened there. It's supposed to be 4th, but it is still 3rd. Nope, it was a penalty. It looks like an offsides penalty, so it'll be a 3rd and 15, or an encroachment, offsides, whatever you want to call it. But it was against the Panthers, so that's a 5-yard gain, actually. So it'll be a 3rd and 15 here. So number 7 brings his team up to the line. And he's going to be under center with a running back behind him. He goes to pass. It is intercepted. And that's going to be a touchdown. And that's touchdown for the Panthers. And that was number... Nope. Are they calling it back? I don't know what happened there, but I saw an interception from number 1, is it? No. Oh, no. It looks like, did he run out of bounds? They're moving the ball back to the Brawlers 20. Number 6, Antoine Carr that made the interception. So what's going on? Why are they moving the? Looks like there was a flag on the play and it's being called back. So it's going to be 1st down for the Panthers, going the opposite way. So the interception will count, but there was a penalty after the fact. So the touchdown will be called back. But now we get to see the Panthers on offense. Number 11, Todd Carroll in shotgun formation with a running back to his left and back to pass. And pass intended number 10. He's got it. It is a touchdown. Ziggy Bailey, wide receiver, touchdown, Panthers. And just like that, they get that quarterback. They get that touchdown back, and it's 6-0. 6-0 Panthers. So that was Todd Carroll to Ziggy Bailey. Touchdown. Makes it 6-0 Panthers. And now they're back. Are they going for 2 or are they going for the... Nope, number 60. Is that 65 or 85? Looks like 65. David Zemanski is back to kick for the extra point. He's got it. It is up and it is good. So it's 7-0 Panthers, and we're only about I don't know what the time is. So we're just going to go till they tell us the quarter's over. But so that was number 11, Todd Carroll, to number 10, Ziggy Bailey, touchdown, made it 6-0, and then Zemanski with the extra point, 7-0. So Panthers will kick off. And just like that, first we thought the interception brought back the touchdown. That got called back because of a penalty. It looked like maybe a holding penalty. And now we're set to kick off. The touchdown happened either way from Carroll to Bailey on the first play afterwards. And Zemanski is getting ready to kick off. Looks like number 21 and number 2. There's a number 8 coming out with a different uniform on, but it's still the Brawlers. Only his is black with orange trim instead of orange and black. But we're getting ready. Zemanski ready to kick off. And the ball's up and back deep. Number 21 touched it but dropped it. And number 25, is it? I can't tell. Number 20, his partner there in the backfield. If I could find out, that was number 23. Picked it up from him, got a couple yards, maybe 7 yards on it, and now he gets it to the 25-yard line of the Brawlers. So the Brawlers will start this drive on their own 25-yard line. All right. So, folks, if you're out to the ballpark, check out the concession stands. I'm sure they've got them here. All right. So, number 7 brings his team to the line, and he's going to be under center. He's got a couple of wide receivers to the top, a couple to the bottom, and he's a QB sneak. And he gets a good 2 yards. Very unorthodox offense for the Brawlers. I will say that. Starting off first with the first kickoff of the game of an onside kick. And then the first play of a drive is a quarterback sneak. And he only got 1 yard from it, so it'll be 2nd and 9 from the 26. And like I said, very unorthodox. I don't know if they're scared. I don't know if they don't have enough players. I don't know if they just don't have the depth. It looks like they are running on fumes in terms of players, where they only probably have enough to field the offense and the defense. So they're going to get tired very quickly in this one. The Panthers have a full roster here. I see all 45 players here, so they could sub in and out. They won't get as tired. The Brawlers only have enough to field offense and defense. They're going to get tired very, very quickly, which is why you had the running back as a kicker as well. So number 7, under center, there's a flag on the play. What's that flag for? Some dirty laundry. And it looks like it's going to be a possible delay of game. But the delay of game, it's going to be 2nd and now 14 from the 21. So it was a delay game on the Brawlers. Second and 14 from the 21. Number 7 coming under center. He's got number 5, the wide receiver, behind him. He's got a running. There's a snap, and number 7 is brought down for a sack. Is that what my eye says? No, it was a handoff to number 5. It was a handoff to number 5, and number 5 got brought down. So, either way, they lose yards again, and now it's going to be third and looks like 4 more yards. So, third and 10, third and 17, I want to say, from the 17. Third and 18 from the 17. That's what it is. All right. So number 7 brings his team to the line again. He will be under center. Getting very close to that other end zone. And there's a snap. A very quick pass to number 40, who is brought out of bounds at the, looks to be about the 14, so it looks like they might have lost a couple more yards on that one. And it's going to be 4th and 20, or 4th and 21, and they're going to have to punt it or go for it. And it looks like they're going for it. I don't know if this team has a punter, which is going to prove to be very difficult for them to stay in the game if they have to keep going for it on 4th down, especially when the Panthers' defense is just this good. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So as we wait for the Panthers to make their move, they are going to go for it. And number 7 is way back in shotgun. Oh, it looks like number 7 is going to punt it away. He's a quarterback. What's he doing? Oh, he's going for a Hail Mary. And he's going to try to pass it to number 2. I don't know if it was caught or not, but either way, it wasn't enough to get the first down. And they're going to end up turnover on downs. And the Panthers are going to take over. Todd Carroll coming out. He will lead his team to battle against the Brass City Brawlers defense. And they are actually at the Brawlers. It's 1st and 10 from the Brawlers 15. Yep, 1st and 10, Brawlers 15. So they're in great field positioning to start this off. And Carroll's in the shotgun. Two running backs to his left and right. 2 wide receivers out to the sides. And there's a snap and a handoff to number 27, and that's Tyrone Kelly, and there's another touchdown. There's a lot of whistles going on. There's looks like an injured brawler down, number 73. Looks like he might have popped a knee or strained a knee, and that might actually prove to be the end of the Brawlers if they don't have another player. But that was a handoff to number 27, Tyrone Kelly. 15-yard run, and that makes it 13-0. You never want to see a player get hurt, so our prayers and thoughts are with that player. But he is down. It does not look like he's getting up. The Brawlers' defensive line is obviously coming off the field. But if he can't continue, I don't know how deep the Brawlers are to replace him, unless they have somebody that can go both ways. And in that case, they're going to be very tired. Well, while we're in an injury timeout, good time to say, definitely check out the Sports Wire on Fat Cat Radio. He's still down. It doesn't look like he'll be getting up anytime soon. I mean, if he does, it's still going to be very difficult to play. If he popped his knee, got chop blocked somehow, or something. I don't know how deep they are to field another player. But he was really mad when he went down and couldn't get up. He pounded the ground. He's trying to get up. I don't know if he's ready to get up, though. And we are still in the first quarter. It is 13-0. Panthers on top. That was Tyrone Kelly with a 15-yard run. So a couple trainers are out on the field. They're trying to help him up. And that is number 73. He's up, and he's limping. I don't foresee him coming back. I don't foresee him coming back in the game. So we shall see what goes on. All right, so the Panthers team is coming out for the extra point. Zemansky for the extra point. And the Brawlers are making their way back onto the field to defend for the extra point. The Panthers have a very well-rounded team. And, they have all their players here. I don't know if the Brawlers are short on players. I don't know if they're just short on players today. But either way, they're not. They don't have a full capacity. All right. So Zemansky's going to be back for the extra point. There's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So that makes it 14-0. 14-0 Panthers. So kickoff team going up. It's still the first quarter. We've got to be about 10 minutes into the quarter, I would assume. So kickoff team going out there, and the receiving team for the Brawlers should be making their way on the field as well. But they're going to the wrong side, so I guess the quarter's over. So I guess we're going to the start of the second quarter with the score 14-0 Panthers. As in now, the Panthers will be going from left to right, and the Brawlers will be going from right to left. So Zemansky will set it at the 35. He'll kick off. Number 23 back deep to receive it. All right, and Zemansky ready to kick it off. All right, there's the whistle. Here is the kick. It is a line drive kick, touched by number 41, and it looks like number 21 will down it at the 15-yard line. And the Brawlers start at their own 15. So, very long field for the Brawlers to face this tough Panthers defense. Lights are on here at Falcon Field. However, it's not even dusk yet. It's still blue skies. It is only like not even 20 after 7 Eastern time. And we are already in the second quarter. There's no time clock, so the referees obviously are keeping the time. And I found out, I was talking to Coach Welch earlier in the game, and he said that the Brawlers actually play with the clock running during the kickoff and how it continuously runs. So I'm assuming they just want to get the game over with. 73 still on the bench, getting attended to by medical staff and the trainers. Looks like some miscommunication on the field. There's a flag on the play, and it looks like another delay of game on the Brawlers. So it's going to be marched back another 5 yards, and we're going to go 1st and 15 from the 10. And boy, there's just no, I don't know what's going on with the Brawlers. There's just no, I don't know if it's communication or lack of communication or just, I don't know. But they're just not performing up to what I feel is an NFL elite team. Now, it could be an off week for them. I think they ended up winning with their, 19 players. But, again, I don't know. We didn't get any information. We're going to get it better for next game. I can guarantee you that. I don't even have the schedule in front of me. As a matter of fact, wait a minute. No, I shouldn't say that. I believe I do have the schedule in front of me. Yes. There we go. All right, so we are here. We are here against the Brawlers today. Next week they will be away at the Colts. On the 9th they come back home to face the Pioneer Valley Knights on the 9th, and then the 16th and the 22nd they're away, and then they face the Western Connecticut Militia on the 29th. All right, so number 7 is in shotgun. He's actually in the end zone. If he gets sacked, it's a safety. And he's back to throw, but there's another flag on the play. And here Coach, defensive coordinator Pollard yelling to his players out there on the field. There's a whistle blown, and it looks like it's going to be a penalty against the Panthers. So I don't know if it's offsides or holding, but it's a 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 again from the 15. So as I was saying, last week the Panthers were at the Western Connecticut Militia in Danbury. Okay? This week we're Connecticut Panthers against the Brass City Brawlers. Next week on August 1st, it will be the Panthers at the Hartford Colts. On the 9th, it'll be the Panthers at home against the Pioneer Valley Knights. And then, looks like the Brawlers are up at the line. Number 7 in shotgun. You got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And it's going to be offsides on the Panthers. I don't know what happened. Lack of communication, but so I think there may be some, offsides against the Panthers. So it will be 1st and 5, and this is the only way it looks like the Brawlers are going to get any kind of offense against the Panthers is by penalties. So number 55 is Dustin Linden. He's trying to tell the refs that the Brawlers had actually done something to. All right. Well, here we go. Brawlers back at the line. Number 7 in shotgun. He's got no wide receivers in the background. He's just going to pass. And the snap is way high. Recovered in the end zone by the Panthers. It is a touchdown for the Panthers, and it's now 20-0. So the defense high snap, fumble, recovery, makes it 20-0, and that will be a touchdown. So, wow. That's the first quarter. We're in the second quarter now. So it is now 20-0. So, on the 16th, the Panthers will be at the Connecticut Chiefs. On the 22nd, the Panthers will be at the Brass City Brawlers. On the 29th, the Panthers will be home playing the Western Connecticut Militia. On the 5th is the annual Labor Day bye weekend. On the 12th, the Panthers will be home at Falcon Field to play the Hartford Colts. On the 19th, the Panthers will be away to play the Pioneer Valley Knights, and then they round up their regular season at home against the Connecticut Chiefs on the 26th. All right, so they're going for the 2, and number 3 snapped it, handed off to number 17, and it does not look like he made it in. So that was number 3, Richard Snowden. He handed it off to number 17, Ulysses Wanamaker. It looked like him. Looked like that was the number on his jersey. But either way, failed 2-point conversion. I don't know why they would do that. It stays 20-0. So, Zemanski will be back to kick it off. And again, this is Connecticut Panthers football out here on Fat Cat Radio, brought to you by the Sports Wire. And I can guarantee you it'll get better over the next few home games. All right, so Zemanski back. Looks like number 21 and 23 are back deep to receive the kick for the Brawlers. All right, and there's a kick. It's a high kick, and number 23 catches it, and he's going to run it. He is at the 20. He is going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So it looks to me like maybe a 13-yard return. So the Brawlers will start at they're marking it at the 25-yard line. So he made it all the way up to the 25, and it'll be 1st and 10. So, 1st and 10, the Panthers defense on there, on the field. The Brawlers offense on the field, led by number 7, their quarterback. Again, mediocre crowd here for the Panthers. Looks like only friends and family. Very few people here for the Brawlers. All right, so the Brawlers are up at the line, and number 7 is in shotgun formation. He's got all wide receivers, no running backs, and 7 brought down. Looks like he threw it to the ground. Number 42 got it, but I think it was already at the ground by that point. All right, so they stay where they are. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 25. All right, and the Panthers defense are ready for the Brawlers offense to come up. Number 7 going up, afraid of the delay of game. She's got number 5 in the backfield. He's actually under center this time. He's got one receiver close to me and 2 to the far, and he throws it away again. Incomplete. He was in under pressure from number 60. And number 60 is Eric Wilkes, outside lineman. He had him under pressure. He was chasing him. Number 7 threw it away. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the Brawlers' own 25. As of now, it looks like the Brawlers have not gotten any offense. I think they're in the negative for their offense, for their yards gained, and that just shows you how absolutely fantastic this Panthers defense is. I believe 73 is still on. I think 73 has gotten out of uniform and he is done for the game. All right. So we're in the second quarter here, Falcon Field in Meriden, Connecticut. This is Fat Cat Radio. This is Sports Wire bringing you New England Football League Elite Division action between the Connecticut Panthers and the Brass City Brawlers. And it looks like it's going to be a timeout. Yeah, timeout Brawlers. Coach coming out to the field. Looks like he and his quarterback couldn't get on the same page. And it's going to be a timeout. So they'll use their first timeout. 2 left. Panthers are all ready. They're waiting for the Brawlers to come to the line, but they're still in timeout. In timeout mode. All right, so the timeout is over. The Brawlers are still in their huddle, and they're coming up to the line. So hopefully they got their stuff together. Number 7 will be under center, and with number 22 in the backfield. Nope, number 22 in the backfield, and he's back and looks like he's sacked. No, fumble. It's a fumble, and the Panthers get the ball. Or was he already down? Let's see. And I see another Brawler player down. So it looks to me as if it was a sack. Yep. It looks like number 7 was sacked, and another Brawler player is down again. And this time it's number 66. And this is just a crazy game. Again, you don't want to see people get hurt. You know, football is one of those games. It's a rough and tumble game. And, okay, so it looks to me as if the quarterback was sacked and they're spotting the ball 5 yards away. And it'll be 3rd and 15 instead of fumble recovery. So again, I don't know how deep these Panthers are. If they have 2 guys that could play both ways, I just don't know. All right, he's up. Yep, he's up. He's limping to the sidelines. He may be back depending on how bad it is, but he's walking on his own. He's limping, but he's walking on his own. So he gets a standing ovation. He gets an ovation from the crowd. So that's 2 injuries now for the Brawlers, who are already short on players. I don't see 73 out there, so I'm assuming he went to the locker room. All right. And that was Carroll to... Who was that? He was out of bounds. Oh, wow, he was out of bounds. Carroll had the snap. He went to number... the ball was out about number 15. Jason Davis. Davis caught it, but it was in the air, came down out of bounds. And, well, that was that. So, Todd Carroll in shotgun. Wide receiver to his left. One receiver to his right. 2 receivers to his left. And what's going on here? There's another player coming in. There's a sub, very quick sub. Oh, that wasn't even Carroll. Number 7. Oh, that looked like there's a flag, and that looks like pass interference on number 62. He got right in front of number 14, so that was number 3, Snowden as the quarterback. He went to throw to number 14, Aquan Shabazz, and player got right in front of him. Flag went down. And nothing. I thought it was quarter. All right. Oh, wait. That's going to be half the distance to the goal. That was pass interference. So it will be first and goal from the 1. Number Snowden. Handoff to number... from the 5. Excuse me. That was number 42, was it? Number 42? No. Well, Snowden did hand off. That looks like it's halftime. So they didn't make it in. They lost. They didn't lose any yards, but they didn't make it into the end zone. And everybody's coming off the field. And that looks like it's halftime. So it is halftime. And, well, it's going very quick. Less than 45 minutes, half hour, 30 minutes the game was played. Amazing. Never seen it before. So the clock has been running pretty much continuously, even with all the penalties and kickoffs and just about everything. So we are going to take a break while it's halftime. Well, we'll be back later. Well, all right, so we're at halftime. The score is 20-0 in favor of the Connecticut Panthers. In the first quarter, on their very first play of their drive, after an interception, Todd Carroll passed to Ziggy Bailey for a touchdown, made it 6-0. And then Zemansky, kicker, kicked the extra point, make it 7-0. Tyrone Kelly had a 15-yard run to make it 13-0. Zemansky again with the extra point for the 14-0. In the second quarter, the only touchdown that was scored, it was a fumble recovery from the defense, a high snap was recovered by the Panthers in the end zone, and that made it 20-0. They went for the 2-point conversion and they failed, so it remains 20-0 after 30 minutes of football. And we'll be back as soon as the game goes again. This means that the Panthers will kick in the second half, and the Brawlers will receive in the second half. So we will be back. All right. So after a 5-minute halftime intermission, we are getting set for the second half of play. They're calling for the kickers, they're calling for the receivers, and we are set to go with second half of NFL Elite action between the Connecticut Panthers and the Brass City Brawlers. The score stands right now 20-0 in favor of the Panthers. Once again, my name is Big Daddy Cool Vinny Apicella from the Sports Wire here on Fat Cat Radio, and it is Sports Wire that is bringing you the NFL games, the Connecticut Panthers games. So we are ready to go. Zemansky ready to kick. And we got number 41 and 20. There's still 21 and 23 back there? I believe so. Ready to receive the kick. Okay, and we are set to go. Zemansky back to kick. 41 and 23 back to receive for the Brawlers. And the kick is an onside kick. Touched. Holy cow, it was touched by a Brawler. Number 14, and that's, Aquan Shabazz picked it up, recovered it. It is Panthers ball. So the Panthers recovered the onside kick they took a page right out of the Brawlers book, and they made it to the Brawlers. Okay, the ball is coming back. And what's the problem here? It touched a Brawler player before it. What happened? Okay, so they're bringing it back to the 30. So it's a 5-yard penalty on the kickoff. I don't understand that. So what happened there? This is why I need someone like my cousin Lenny to be here with me. He knows about football. I never said I didn't, but I never said I was the best. Okay. So, all right, so we're going to reset the kickoff. Number 65, Zemansky, ready to kick it off. And it's going to be another onside kick. Goes to 10 yards. 62 recovered it from the Brawlers at the Panthers 40. They were ready for it this time. And I don't understand why they called it back the last time, but, that's... Well, regardless. Okay, so we're going to start off 1st and 10. This is the best field position that the Brawlers have had thus far. And it's at the 40-yard line. I think the Panthers decided to take it a little easy on them. I'm not speaking for Coach Welch, but that's just my opinion by doing an onside kick. All right, so Brawlers in the huddle. Defense for the Panthers is up on the field, waiting for the Brawlers to come to the line of scrimmage. All right, number 7 coming, bring his team to battle. Number 7 will be under center with number 5 in the backfield. One receiver to his left, 2 to his right. They are very close together, or one receiver to his right. And number 7, it looked as if it was a quarterback sneak again. Panthers got the ball, and it's a first down. It was a fumble recovery. Number 21, Devon Ortiz, linebacker, recovered the fumble, and it's going to be Panthers ball. Panthers going from left to right. Brawlers going from right to left. And now, is it Snowden that's going to be out there? Yeah, number 3, Richard Snowden, coming in at quarterback. And he will be at the helm for the Panthers as the offense makes it out to the field. So already, it's a fumble, and the Panthers start from their own 42-yard line in shotgun position, and there's a snap. It's a handoff to number... Can't tell. Well, he's brought down for a loss of 3, and that was number 42. 42, I don't have a name for. So the Panthers hand off to 42, and they lose about 2 yards at the 40. So it's going to be another handoff. This time it goes for some gain there, and it's going to now be second and I don't know. They screwed up the yard marker somehow. But the Panthers are going no huddle. Snowden in there. Back to pass. Skies it. It is caught by number 21, I think that is. Number 20. And that is Kyle Watkins. And that's a touchdown. And that goes for over 50 yards. So it'd be Snowden to Watkins for the touchdown. And it makes it 26-0. So after 2 running plays, it turned out to be 3rd and looked like 6. And then Snowden skied it out, and it went for the touchdown. So are they going to go for 2, or is Zemansky going to come out and kick the extra point? And it looks like Snowden is still in there. That was 27 for the first handoff, Tyrone Kelly. I apologize. So it was 27 for the failed handoff. All right, so they're going for 2. Snowden in shotgun, two running backs to his left and right. And he hands off to Kelly, and Kelly is brought down. Failed 2-point conversion again, but the damage has been done. It's 26-0 in favor of the Connecticut Panthers. So, what have we learned so far? We're only about, I want to say, about 5 minutes into the third quarter, and it's already 26-0 for the Panthers. I just don't see the Brawlers having the depth of talent. They've got to be tired. They don't have any subs, and with 2 injuries already, they're having players go back and forth. They have to be. So, once again, this might be the quickest football game that I've ever seen. All right, so it looks to me as if they're kicking off from the 50-yard line. Why, I don't know. What is going on? Why are they kicking off from the 50? Well, it looks like they are. 23 and 41 are in the back, getting ready to receive the 23 and 21, I should say. And there's a high kick, and number 20, the little miscommunication, bobbled. 23 picked it up in the end zone. No, I'm sorry, that's number 15. He got in the end zone, brings it out to 20. He gets stopped at the 20-yard line. 20-yard return for number 15. Or was that 21? I can't tell with these numbers. They jumble in. So it looks like it was 21 that caught it. But it was bobbled between 21 and 23. It was a little miscommunication. They both went for it. It bounced up. 21 got it. He brought it out for the 20 yards and got it out to the 20. So now, number 7 will bring his team to the line of scrimmage. Oh, is there number 7? No, it's not number 7. It's number 15 at quarterback. Oh, no, it is number 7 in shotgun. It's going to be a pass, and it's a bad snap, and it's tipped by number 23 from the Panthers, Rashawn McKenzie, and dropped to the ground, so it's going to be an incomplete pass for the Brawlers. And it looks to me as if the Brawlers are going to keep going for passing, and it looks like there was a flag on the play. It's going to be first down. Personal foul on one of the Panthers. So the ball's going to be brought back. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So it's going to come to the Brawlers' 35-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 35, from their own 35. Coach Welch was warned that whoever the personal foul was on, one more, and he's going to be thrown out of the game, or ejected, I should say. It is 7:52 p.m. We're about 7 minutes into the third quarter already. Game started about 6:45, so only about an hour into the game. And that's the snap handed off, and it looked like offsides, but I guess not. The snap came quite quickly. I couldn't catch any of the numbers. All I saw was orange and black all blobbed together. But they went nowhere. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the Brawlers 35. It went absolutely nowhere. So, that just shows you the absolute great defense that the Connecticut Panthers have. It looks like I really need a color commentary, doesn't it? All right, so number 7 brings his team back to the line of scrimmage. He's under center. He's got it back in the back. He's got number 2 in motion. He's got one receiver to each side. And it's a snap and handed off to number 2. Oh, nope, not number 2. It was handed off to number 5. And he's brought down for a loss of 5. So it's going to be 3rd and 15 from the 30. And it's amazing that that's just the nature of the beast. This is the first Panthers game that I've actually seen, and their defense reminds me of the mid 2000s defense of the New England Knights. That's how good they are. I wonder what Dwight the Dozer DiMartino is doing nowadays. We know Aaron Hairston and Trevor Hairston, both of the former New England Knights, they are both in bodybuilding competitions now. Aaron Hairston, if you remember, was on one of the episodes. He was actually on 2 episodes of Sports Wire. He was on the 7-year anniversary spectacular during the public access era, looking like The Rock, and then he was on during our YouTube era, if you will. Again. All right, so number 7 is coming back under center. He's got a number 5 to the back, number 2 in motion, receiver on each side. And there's the snap. And it's a pitch to number 5, and it looked like he's taken down and fumbled. The ball was fumbled. I don't know who got it, but he was actually down at the 20. So it's going to be 4th and just about the Louisiana Purchase for the Brass City Brawlers. I always want to say Brooklyn Brawlers. The Brass City Brawlers. And it's going to be 3rd and 25. I'm sorry, 4th and 25 for the Brass City Brawlers. And it's going to be 4th in the Louisiana Purchase. And that is the end of the third quarter. With the score, Connecticut Panthers 26. Wait a minute. How long of quarters have they played? I've only been recording for 13 minutes. Okay, so they must be doing 12-minute quarters. But either way, after 3, it is 26 for the Panthers, 0 for the Brawlers. So they're walking all the way down, and again, it's going to be 4th in the Louisiana Purchase from the Brawlers' own 20-yard line. It should be the 4th. Not. Oh, they're going to start over on downs? That doesn't make sense. It should still be the 4th. You don't start the downs again at the end of the quarter, do you? I don't think so. Some weird rules. Oh no, it's first down for the Panthers, and they're 1st and 10 from the 20. All right, so it was a turnover on downs. They must have gotten the fumble. All right, so who's in at quarterback? Number 3, Snowden, in at quarterback. Oh no, it's Carroll. Carroll is back in there at quarterback. 1st and 10 from the Brawlers 20. Great field positioning for the Connecticut Panthers. And there's some confusion on the field. Oh, they're telling kids to get out of the way. Okay, I can understand that. All right, so Carroll in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. He's got 2 receivers, 2 on the right, 2 on the left. And he's in shotgun. There's the snap, handoff to number 9. And number 9 taking it in, gets it about 5-6 yards in. And number 9 is Corey Williams. He's a linebacker playing running back right now. And it looks like they're testing things out since they have such a high lead. And the start of the 4th quarter. So it's going to end up being 2nd and 5 from the 15 for the Panthers. Carroll in shotgun formation again, drops the snap, recovered by number 23. Nope. Recovered by number 9. So it'll be 3rd and 5. So that was recovered by Corey Williams. All right, so Todd Carroll back in shotgun formation. Corey Williams to his left. 2 receivers up high, 2 receivers down low. And there's this low snap. Pass is intercepted. It was right to him. Intercepted by the Brawlers, number 2. That was right to him. I don't know if Carroll was a little bit colorblind there, but whatever. It intercepted and brought back to the 15-yard line. So the Brawlers will start 1st and 10 on their own 15 after the interception. And, you know, what's a mistake? We're all human. We all make mistakes. But you know what? Regardless, that's the first good thing after 3 quarters that has gone in the favor of the Brawlers. So, number 7 will bring his team to the line of scrimmage as soon as he's done with the huddle. Panthers defense, that mighty Panthers defense, on the field at the line of scrimmage waiting to pounce like the Panthers they are. No crowd interaction here. Very mediocre crowd here. I think the lack of any kind of enthusiastic music or sound effects is hurting them. All right, but number 7 coming, bringing his team. He's going to be under center. I have number 5 in the backfield. 1 receiver up high, 2 receivers up high, 2 receivers down low. And it's going to be offsides. False start. No, offsides against, or no, false start against the offense. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. All right. Sorry about that, folks. All right, we're going to have to, I got to figure out why it went to there. Okay, so there was another play there. A 2nd and 10. Panthers shut them down. 2nd and 10, or 2nd and 15, I should say, from the 7 incomplete pass, number 7. All right, I apologize for the technical glitches and technical difficulties here, folks. All right, so we're here in the 4th quarter. I'm trying to get this game finished for you. Another incomplete pass from number 7 on the Brawlers. And that's going to make it 4th and looks like 4th and 17 for the Brawlers. So are the Brawlers going to go for it, or are they going to? I don't think they punted all game, so they are going to go for it, as far as I know. So the timeout on the Brawlers. All right, so it's going to be 4th and 27, and he's skying it out, and it's going to be incomplete. Panthers are going to take over at the 7-yard line. Turnover on downs. He tried to pass it to number 5. It didn't work. It was broken up by the Panthers. And, yep, first down Panthers from their own 7. 1st and goal. Folks, we are here at beautiful Meriden, Connecticut, Falcon Field, the home of the Meriden Falcons, Meriden High School Falcons. The reason why we're bringing it to you like this, we don't have any internet. So as soon as we got 2 weeks to figure out what to do about that, and for the next home game. All right. So in the huddle is the Panthers are in the huddle. They're coming up to the line of scrimmage. Who is quarterback? Snowden is in there. Quarterback has a running back to his right, running back to his left. 2 receivers up high, 1 down low. And there's a whistles galore. It is 26-0 in favor of the Panthers. And it's going to be a false start, offsides on the defense. On the Brawlers, so it's going to be 1st and goal from the 2, or from the 3, and there's a snap. Snowden is running, he's going to pass it, and is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. That was caught by number, can't see, is that number 11? That can't be, no, that was not Todd Carroll. But it was a touchdown. That was caught by number 14, Akwan Shabazz. And that is now they're going for the 2-point conversion. So that was Snowden to Shabazz. It is now 32-0. All right, and Snowden hands it off, and it is good for the 2-point conversion. Now Snowden handing it off to number. Come on, turn so I can see your number. Number 42. I don't have his name. So that was Snowden to Shabazz. Touchdown. 32-0, and then 2-point conversion. Run by number 42. It is 34-0. So 34-0 is as we stand in the 4th quarter, and we're getting deep into the 4th quarter now. So, Zemansky is getting ready to kick it off from the 35, and it looks as if number 5, 21, and 23 are back deep to catch it. And we are set to go. Zemansky with the kick. It is a line drive kick. It bounces once. Number 5 has it. 5, bring it up to the 30. He is at the 35. He's at the 40 and brought down a decent 20. It looks to be about a 20-yard return for number 5 of the Brawlers. So the Brawlers will start at their own 40-yard line and a decent field positioning against this awesome Panthers defense. So I wonder if we can get some offense going for the Brawlers, or if the Brawlers can get some offense going here in the fourth quarter. I'm not sure. That's all I'm going to say is I'm not sure. All right, number 7 is in shotgun formation. Got number 5 to his left. 2 receivers down, 1 up. That's number 1. And number 1, the snap hit the ground, and he's brought down for a sack and a loss of 5. So it will be now 2nd and 15 from the 35. And I don't know, the Brawlers just are not on the same page. That was number 1, a new quarterback. Here in the fourth quarter, and timeout. Looks as if trainer. It looks like to me there's another player down. Oh nope, they just have the trainer going across the field. But it will be 2nd and 15 from the 35. So this game has been a blowout from the very beginning, 34-0 in favor of the Panthers. All right, so number 1 is in shotgun, and another low snap. It's actually number 5 that takes the snap and gets back to the line of scrimmage and gets nothing on it. All right, so gets nowhere, and that, my friends, is that the end of the game? That is the end of the game. All right, so the end of the game, it is, well, after all 4 quarters are played, it is the Panthers walk away with the victory, 34-0. I have to say the highlight of the game was a 50-yard pass from Snowden to Watkins in the third quarter, put them up 26-0. They just never looked back. So, folks, that's the game. I will put this up as soon as I get home and edit it together. Thank you for listening to Connecticut Panthers football here on Fat Cat Radio, brought to you by the Sports Wire. Our next broadcast of the Panthers will be on the 9th of August. And they will be playing the Pioneer Valley Knights right here at 7 p.m. Pregame at 6:30 at Falcon Field in Meriden, Connecticut. So for the entire teams of the Brass City Brawlers and the Connecticut Panthers, my name is Big Daddy Cool Vinny Apicella. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you later on this week or early next week with another episode of the Sports Wire. Thank you for listening. You guys are great. Have a great night.